Hi guys, and welcome back to another vid. Thanks for joining. Guys, so this vid is clearly as stipulated there on the Demon Duke Bane. So I'm gonna chat to you a bit about him, his characteristics, benefits of working with him, and also just a little bit more in depth upon these entities in general, how things work. Okay, so the Demon Duke Bane. First step, your invocation. As with all of them, get your initial invocation out the way. Always be respectful. Make the time. Make sure you have that whatever 20-30 minutes of time that you're going to dedicate purely to entity. It goes a long, long way, okay? So let's start. You're going to grab a page, A4 size. Always, guys, remember the three vibrations of communication. The written, the verbal, the mental / visualization, okay? So your petition, I'm mentioning it like this, like a class now, because a lot of guys have been getting confused. So I just want to start clarifying things a bit more clearly on some of the terminology I use. Your petition, which is your letter, your opening letter, okay? On top there will be his incantation, which is Aya, Avaj, Socore, Aim. Aya, Avaj, Socore, Aim. Okay? On here as well, about maybe 1/3 of the size, you're going to draw his sigil, hand drawn, which I'll show you guys here now. Here you go. And again, by all means, print it if you want to, frame it if you want to, put it around the mini altar area, go for it. And if you don't want to, that's also fine. I'm just letting you know, okay? So you have your petition there, incantation, sigil, grab your 2 candles, and again, you can go bigger. I'm giving you the basics, guys. The start, if you want to double the amount of candles, double the offerings, triplet, go ahead. But this is the basics. 1 black, 1 green candle. Scribe his name on both. Get your hands on some sandalwood oil or eucalyptus. I prefer sandalwood for him because he likes that, as well as sandalwood incense, which we'll get to now. So you have your 2 candles, both scribed his name on, placed together on the plate. His petition somewhere there, okay? So you have his incantation, you have his sigil drawn. Again, with all initial invocations, start by welcoming entity into your home and your presence. Clearly call on the entity specifically. In this case, Demon Duke, Aim, I call you forth. I hail you down. I thank you for your presence. I thank you for your energy, your assistance right now. I thank you again for your presence within my home and my personal space. Make sure you mention his name a few times so that everyone else who might be listening knows you are only calling on this entity, okay? That's super important, guys. Introduce yourself. Go ahead and, if you want to, write your full name, your DOB, your location if you want to, and then just general thanks for him offering his hand to you, his patronage, his time, his energy, his help. It's an initial invocation. It's not a spell or his particular, you're not petitioning for something specific except for his presence and his acknowledgement of you right now, okay? So that's done. Your offerings, keep it simple. Good glass of red wine or something strong like a whiskey or bourbon. And however you want to lay it out, that's fine. Get some lemon, the lemon slices or lemon wedges, copper. And again, something like this, you don't have to discard with all the remains. You can take it off after your invocation sessions, that's fine. But to start with, for the vibration and the offering purpose itself, guys, get some copper there, sandalwood incense, and I said again, like a good alcohol quality, either good red wine, bourbon or whiskey. Simple offerings. Now, okay, why you might want to get in touch with him. So, again, before I give you his characteristics, you must remember, once I describe his characteristics, right, like with all of these amazing entities, the more time you spend with them in invocation, the more you just generally start speaking out them when driving, walking, jogging, in general. Their energy, their strengths and attributes start rubbing off on you. That's how it works, which is amazing. So even if you don't have time to say do a spell or don't have the spare bucks to get someone to do the spell for you now, just by spending time with entity, knowing their characteristics and their strengths, and you got that quality time, because that's important, quality time, you got that down, their strengths and attributes will start rubbing off on you, okay? I mention that because his characteristics are specifically strong for 2 areas. Let's start with baneful magic. He's extremely potent and therefore baneful magic. So if there's a curse you need done or a revenge spell or something like that, and you reach out to me, for example, hey, I need this curse done, I need this revenge spell done, And then you can tell me, listen, let's work with aim, because you now know this is one of his strengths. Painful magic, curses, revenge spells, harming someone were justified, even fighting and defending you. So it's extremely fierce. And then completely like on the flip side again, he's extremely cool and amazing with your creative flow. So if you're experiencing like creative blocks as a writer or an artist, specifically for writers, but artists as well, but like I say specifically for writers, that creative block which we all often face in like all aspects of our life, just working with aim or thereafter specifically petition him for this creative flow again, that's where he'll step in. Your mind starts to open, you truly become more clear, you become a lot more aware and focused also on your tasks ahead. If you've got tasks and deadlines, you start to work them better, you start to lay them out better, you start to execute them better and sharper. This is through his presence, through working with him, and also doing spell with him. That's where his attributes lie, okay? And lastly, as a bonus tip, he's actually extremely wise and witty. So he's very cool to spend time with. He offers a lot. And again, guys, show your respect and your gratitude when working with him. And again, guys, if you need any of my services, from spell work to invocation tarot reading, send a message. I'll always get back to you guys. And again, guys, I'm Indigo priestess myself. We're like almost ready on our chaos magic course. It's going to be pretty amazing. We're going to be announcing it soon. So it's going to be your study manual plus 9 exclusive vids that come with it. So it's step by step in the manual. Your sigils are there that you need, plus the 9 accompanying vids to show you even further. And that's available soon, guys. Okay, be good.